It is Sound the Alarm, where Steve and I give you our predictions of who we think is going to be on upset alert for this coming NFL week, NBA game, whatever. We're sticking with the NFL. We're going into week 11. I got one game, Steve. Do you have one game or do you have two games?
I have one game.
You have one game, right? So we each have one game.
I
don't know if you want to go first. You want me to go first?
You go first.
All right. So here's what I got. I got the Monday night game. Chiefs-Eagles. The Chiefs are favored by 2.5 points. Not a huge spread, not a huge upset, but listen, I alluded to this last show. There is also a single-digit loss to a contender, potentially. Buffalo just lost to Cincinnati, and the Chiefs play the Eagles next Monday night. That could be a very telling game for both of those teams. So I'm just possibly putting that out there. The Chiefs have not looked excellent. Now, are they contenders? Sure. No one is saying that. And there was a comment on one of the last videos that said, why are we judging the Chiefs for winning when they're still winning? Like, they're the only team that gets judged for when they win games. And that's absolutely, I don't think that's true, because people have said that Jalen Hurts hasn't looked great all season. He's supposedly the MVP right now, last time I saw odds. And the Eagles are still the best, first or second best team in the NFC. People have talked about how Brock Purdy and the Niners don't look great when certain things aren't there. Still talked about as contenders. The Chiefs have won games, absolutely. They haven't looked great while winning them. I think the shittiest way to win, for lack of a better word, is winding down the clock to kick a last-second field goal so you can just technicality of, and this is going to sound silly, of we scored more points. That to me is not a hard, like, that's not you won the game. It's like,
right.
All right, yeah, you won the game, right?
Agreed.
The Chiefs have just been, yeah, you won the game. Like, you scored more points. You didn't dominate your opponent. You didn't actually go out there and prove. And I think that they're going to, against a good Eagles team, and even though it's in Arrowhead, I think the Eagles have something to prove. I think the Chiefs are going to be kind of exposed, similar to Trevor Lawrence. And I think the Eagles are going to upset. Are they going to upset by a lot? Maybe not, but they're going to win that game.
To piggyback off of what you just said, the Chiefs had an embarrassing loss to the Broncos a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
The Chiefs only beat the Broncos 19-8 when they played them previous. They're winning very close games, like you said. And I think the Eagles' defense is severely underrated for how good they really are this year. And I think that they shut down that offense. I just think that secondary is too good.
Now, see, I was just going to say, there is a chance that the Chiefs pass all over us. I do not. Our secondary is supposed to be good. Hasn't been this season. Our line's been great. Secondary's been trouble.
So, for my game, I am going with the Sunday game at 4:30 in Buffalo. I am taking the Jets to upset the Bills on the road. Now, you could sit back and say, Steve, what is wrong with you? Let me give you a couple pieces of information about the last 3 games between the Bills and the Jets, because Josh Allen has only won one of them.
Ooh, love stats like these.
And every one of these games are within a single score. And what do we know about how Josh Allen plays in single score games, Cam?
Yeah, it's not great.
I just told you last night what I think about.
It's not good.
The numbers show themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen is not going to play well against the Jets. The last 3 times he's played them, he has not played well against the Jets. The Jets are going to get the win and move into second place in the AFC East, and the Bills are going to be sitting at 5-6 in third place in the AFC East.
It's a good take. That's a great take. I actually did think about doing it, but I'm like, no, the Bills can beat the Jets. But I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
They just fired their offensive coordinator. They're in scramble mode like you and me just talked about. Yeah. They're coming in with a brand new offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
It's the perfect storm for a win like this for the Jets.
I said to you last night, that they're going to be scrambling for wins, trying to get together. And that's when especially when Josh Allen gets out of his element, when he's trying to do too much, which is kind of what he does all the time. So that's not a bad upset. I like that. I think those are 2 good ones. I was looking through the games and just maybe Titans beating the Jags.
Dude,
I don't know. I don't know.
I want Will Levis to have one of those 300-yard, 4-touchdown games again. That would just make my day.
Yeah. So, but yeah, because we know how I feel about the Jags, and like I said before, Titans are a team where if I don't pick them, they win, and if I do, they lose. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, those are our two sound the alarms for this week. The Eagles beating the Chiefs, and the Jets beating the Bills. See if they happen. If you want to make bets, 2 underdogs, put your money on them. Sound guaranteed. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Listen to the sound. I listen to the sound.